You would hang your head in shame and go back into the control room, and the next person would go in and have a go at singing the song. And that's the audition process for 10cc's lead vocals.
Do the Wall Street shuffle, hear the money rustle, watch the greenbacks tumble, feel the sterling crumble.
Eric and I tended to write more, I think it was kind of a sort of pop influence, whereas Kevin and Lol were more into experimenting, but then they needed, I think, more of our studying influence on them. Sometimes the songs would benefit from our rearranging them. They would do one brilliant part and never ever repeat it. It would drive me mad. So you've got to repeat this somewhere else. Here, maybe you could do it like this.
There's something that you get a certain extent with the Beatles as well. You get those different voices and those different ideas coming through. But with 10cc, it was that kind of slightly cut and pasty feel to their albums and even to their songs. It's in many ways quite ahead of its time. You get that quite a lot in modern pop songs nowadays. You're just noticing like shifts of mood really quickly, and there are certain modern songwriters who've taken a lot from that.
It's quite obvious that there are the two main inputs. The traditional songwriting as represented by Graham and Eric, and then the art school background as represented by Lol and Kev. And when you bring more than one source of material to a group, you make the group richer. And so 10cc had a wider and deeper catalog than they would have had they been just one or the other.
You bounce out, you really do, but you're living on instinct. You get a tip, you follow it, and you make a big killing.
To me, if there was one album that epitomises 10cc, it's sheet music. We've got lots of very, very good reviews for that album. And I think, rightly so, he said modestly.
After sheet music, which was a big seller, we had hits, big hits. Worldwide, we were getting bigger sales. We were stone broke. 10cc were skint because our contract was paying us 4%. I called Jonathan King. I said, Jonathan, we've been with you 3 years now. We've got 2 years to run on our contract. 4%, I'm sorry, we can't survive on it. We're skint.
Well, just the experience of being with the different girls from the different states and learning their different lifestyles, you know, it was a very good experience for me. And then again, getting exposure, you know, which I think every girl should have, you know, to show their talent and, you know, their poise and their personality and what they can do. And that's helped me to show it better.
Well, Denise, you have some very pretty brown eyes, and you're a very articulate young lady, and I think you're quite representative of what teenagers should be about, and we thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
We'd like to do this one for Denise DeMaine, Miss U.S. Talented Teen of 1974, the Ohio Players and Fire.
Be cool on Wall Street when your index is low.